You've recorded your video, everything is cool, and then you realize you have an echo. Sometimes a client will send me a video and say, "Hey, Ken, how am I doing? Have I picked up all the tools and tips?" And I'll listen to it and I'll be like, "Okay, your content was great, but there was something that was a little distracting and it kind of undermined your performance." And you know what that is? And they go, "I don't know." I say, It's an echo. You see, the problem is, in some spaces, you get a little bit of an echo. Now, in the room I'm in right here, it actually has carpet on the floor, so we don't get as much of the echo effect. Now, what is that? Basically, simple way to put it is that your voice is bouncing off the walls. It's bouncing off hard surfaces. Often, if you go into like a bathroom, a lot of hard surfaces in there, you'll hear a little bit of an echo. Then I want you to go into a walk-in closet and talk. You're going to notice in there, gee, there's not an echo. Why? Because your voice is hitting all those clothes. That suppresses any type of echo. Well, we want you to think about the same thing in your space. If it's like a room with a hardwood or tile floor, maybe you don't have much on the walls, a low ceiling. I don't know all the room dynamics, but you know it when you hear it. So what can you do about that? Well, you need to introduce some softer surfaces into the room that can reduce the echoing. Now, some people, they get all this fancy, sound protection that you would have in a studio. That may not be home friendly or significant other friendly to do that. It might be a little costly. Instead, what you might want to do is just play around. So for instance, if you have those hard floors, do you have like a yoga mat or some pillows, some towels, laundry that needs to be washed? Dump that stuff on the floor. Now, I'm not saying put it in the shot. For instance, below right here, you have no idea. Am I wearing pants or shorts? Can't tell. And I'm not going to tell you either. But the idea is what people can't see, they don't have to worry about, and you don't have to worry about it either. So put down some things on the ground that can try to reduce some of that echo effect. Also, a little tip can be, sometimes if you just move a few feet in a room, you'll hit a space where there's not as much of that bounce potential. Now, the physics of this entire clip is probably ridiculous. I haven't studied the audio. I just know how to treat the problem. So I'm probably more like a quack than a doctor, but I think you're getting the idea. You want your audience to hear your most pure version. So if that microphone is hearing a lot of, that's a technical sound, of your voice bouncing around, it's going to lessen your impact. So it's something you want to pay attention to. Often this is why I encourage people, do a test recording before you start. Maybe it's just even 10 seconds, but you talk to the camera, that way you make sure there's no echo, as well as the light. Also too, occasionally, a microphone might have an old battery, there might be a short in the cable, so it's always just good, before you expend all your energy on a big clip, just record for yourself for a few seconds, make sure everything sounds okay. Simple? Easy? All right, give it a shot. For more about me, head over to my website, helpwithvideo.com. There are more than 50 different clips all about empowering you with YouTube, whether you are a beginner or you're a little more of a seasoned professional. Also on that website, we have various equipment tips, easy information for you to get through that website. Finally, if you'd like to get a little bit more of me, you might want to check out my productivity podcast. It's called The 2-Minute Takeaway. You can find it on iTunes, comes out every week. That's all our time for now. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.